Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Blind Spot with Randy. Welcome to another episode on the show. How are you all doing? Before I go on, what I always do. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for the follow. And if you haven't done that, yeah, you should. Yeah, and also subscribe to my channel, right? Yeah. And as you all know, the Blind Spot with Randy talks everything football and the realm of reality, right? So, in as much as we talk about football and everything that has to do with football, we still have to give you the reality of football, right? And these are things um, you don't get, like they don't say to people, to players, to young, especially young footballers like this, because this is the reason why I set this all up is just so I could reach out to young footballers, right? And then let them know the reality of this sport called football, right? So yeah, um, once again, welcome to the show. And so today, I there's something I want to talk about, right? So I always get these messages or comments and people reaching out. Like I said, for me, it's all about the young players, right? For me, it's all about educating, enlightening, information, what they need, and everything, and on how to go about football, right? And also, in doing this, I also let them know that you also have to do something else, right? You got football, you're playing football, great. You also need to do something else, especially in Nigeria, because we all know the situation of things, right? And I tell you and I tell you again for free, the success of football is never guaranteed. That's you might, as they talk, you feel they use teeth, they score goal. You feel you talent, everything you good, your where your area, your hood, they know you everywhere you good and everything. And true, you're good. If any agent come to that place where you are, they recommend you to, you would. But sometimes it doesn't really work like that. It does not. Like, and it's not because you're not hardworking. It's not because you don't know how to play. It's not because you know. But it's just that's just life, right? And the odds, especially in Nigeria, it's trust me, the odds are always against sports people. I tell you. So like I said, what I want to talk about today is how people say or how young footballers ask the question that how do I become a successful football player? That's a big question, right? And to be honest, there's no particular answer to that. And even if there is a particular answer to that, it does not, like I said, it still does not guarantee anything. Trust me. You can do this, you can do that, you can do everything that needs to be done when it comes to football. Talent, you train morning and night. You know, they train for Nigeria. You carry tire, you go run for sand morning and night, you climb bridge, everything. Fitness na nothing. Like fitness na nothing. Play ball, they do they dream, they scatter everywhere. But at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, you might not get to where you want to get to, right? That's professional. Going to Europe and everything. And like I said, it's not because you're not good, it's just how it is, right? But I would like to just give the young players, right? I would not discourage you. Like, my show is not to discourage, even if I'm trying to tell you about you play and you plan B, you look for something else to do and everything. It's not to discourage you, it's just to like make you come in terms of reality, like that's life. Because if this does not work out well, because the percentage of those that play professional football, right? It's not, it's even not in compared to those that don't even make it up there. If you must know, I don't have there's no number to it right now. I don't have the, what you call it, I don't have, but I know, and I can tell you, I can just guess and tell you that those that had gone professional, right? let's say 20% or 30%. But I bet you those that don't even have the opportunity to go professional, like 60%, 50%. It's more like how they used to say people where they play now, right? People where they professional they play now. You get people where no play professional, we play past those ones. That's how we gauge it. That's how we say it, right? That is it. But it still does not stop you from pushing. It does not stop you from trying to achieve your dreams. It does not stop you from doing everything you need to do to just make sure, just so that at the end of the day, it's not like a failure on your own side, like you're not able to reach up to to what is expected, right? So you have to like do all these things. You have to make sure you fit. You have to make sure you're equipped, you're solid, and you're ready. Because trust me, in as much as I say the percentage is, but the opportunity might just come, time. And when it comes, there's no excuse. You don't see where person they go trial or person they go screen or whatever. You just have 15 minutes, 10 minutes to prove yourself. 10. That's it. So in that 10 minutes, you see how you've been training for years and doing everything, but then now you have 10 minutes. You must be ready. You have to. If you miss, that might be the only opportunity you have. That might be the only chance. And if you miss it, I'm not saying you might not get more. Yeah, you might, but I'm just saying the odds, the chances, right? That is it. But but today I would just put out points, right, for young footballers, points on what they need to do to become a footballer. Trust me again, and I say it's not a guarantee. Whatever I'm going to see out to you, it's normal, right? But it doesn't mean when you do all these things, time don't reach to go professional. Maybe professional just come, or maybe agent just come carry you, and you just, like I said, you have to be ready, right? So first off, let's talk about you must have talent, right? Definitely, definitely. If you want to play, if you want to go professional, if you want to play football, if this is what you want to do, right? If you choose as a career, you must know how to do. You must have talent. It's not for just anybody. It's not for anybody. You must have talent. You must know how to. And having talent, right? Having talent is different. I mean, talents are different. This one is good with this, good with that, good with that. But the only thing that you must learn how to improve yourself in every aspect, especially if you know you don't have this as a player, but you have this, or you have strength, right? But you don't have skill. You can learn. You have skill, but you don't have strength. You can train hard, right? You have this, but you don't have that. You can work on that, right? But at the end of the day, you must have talent. You must know how to play football. You must know. And I'm not saying even if you don't know how to play football, you cannot you can learn. If you're really serious, if you really want, if you know you like football so much, you really want to go into football, you could learn. You could every day you could go train, join a team. I've seen players. We don't need to be say, even the ones where we say for that time going in the see shirt, you need to start, you need to even the play. Sometimes now those ones don't even first people travel go Europe safe. That normal thing, right? All you need to do is that if, like I said, you must have talent, but if you don't have talent and you love the game and you want to play, push yourself, join it, keep training, keep doing, just you will get there, right? So the first thing is, like I said, it's you must have talent, right? And then secondly, you must be sure that this is what you want to do. Definitely, there must be a conviction in you that I want to do this, right? You need that burning like this, because back then, right, growing up, I mean, I remember very well how it was. Like, I feel play ball Monday to Sunday. I feel play ball Monday to Sunday. Everything, boy, go school, go here, church, everywhere. I feel just one day, like it's just like there's something burning inside. So like that's it, right? That's why I say you must be sure. Like this is what you want to do. You have to, like, you really have to be sure, right? That's the second point. Now let's get to this third point, right? And this is now, because I see how these things are right now, right? And I see how people are jumping into, I want to play ball now. And I see how our parents say they push their picking, picking more stable, can't go academy. I always ask, why do you want this? Why do you want to become a footballer? Why do you want to become a professional? Is it because you have the passion for it? Is it because you love it, or because you hear say they sign this player, this money, or see how much this player they earn per week or per month or blah 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 or this one. Now why you say you want to go buy put one, come play ball? You know they work like that too. It no be so. It doesn't really like work like that. So just so you know, right? That's why I asked like why do you want to become? First off, there must be passion there. Must passion. You must be passionate about it. Forget about everything that comes with footballers are rich, footballers are that. That will be the reward for everything you put into it. Like that's it. But you must have the passion. You don't just jump into it and say because you see money or this player is making this or this player is making that, this player is rich and everything. Me say won't play ball. I mean, it might work for you if you go about it like that, but I'm just saying that's the question I always ask young footballers. Why you need to know why you want to be this, why you want to become this. You need to know that. You need to know that. You need to know that. And another point is you need to work hard. Hard. I know this one I really need to. It's football is hard. I tell people. I don't really know, but I tell football. Football is hard. Like it's really really hard. Hard. It's hard to. Even to play the ball, sef. To play the ball, you hard to play the ball because football be like every other work wey they do. Your head, you need all your senses need to be like awake. Don't be say football don't pass it. You come okay. We'll go for play ball. Pipe just pass it. Pass it. You need to know who to give the ball to, what to do. I remember right. There was a coach I used to play under back then of blessed memory. God bless his soul, Osaro. There's one thing he told me. One like I remember that he said, if you right, whatever you want to do with the ball, just make sure the ball is 2 meters ahead of you. Whatever it is you want to do, you want to give a pass, you want to do anything, you want to dribble, like to make sure the ball is two. Since that day, that thing stuck with me. I was like, wow, this thing like you need to know. Like football is not an ordinary. It's not be say easy like that. Like I said, your senses, everything. You must know how to do this, the technique and everything. You must train. You must be fit. Especially when it coming from this part of the continent, right? Now you go strong because the competition where they go meet out there is like out there, right? Those ones. I mean, we have skillful players in Nigeria, right? We have some players that in Africa, right? We have players, technical players, and everything. But out there in Europe, those ones they sabi all these things, right? They sabi them. But so within those ones, they somehow they find out strength and pace and their hands. So you see, I mean, you know these things, right? So you need to work hard. Like you need to work hard. You need to push yourself, do like train, the feed, know what you do. And then this would lead me to the second point, like to the not the second point, like say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? To the fifth point, right? You have to be disciplined, right? So in all the hard work, right? In all the work you put into this whole project, right? You need to be disciplined because it's going to sustain the hard work. Because if you're not disciplined, whatever it is you do, it's just going to go out. Like you do them as they put them inside your body, you flush and come out if you're not disciplined. And that has to do with what you do, your activities, um, how you are as a person, your lifestyle, all these things, right? You trust me, footballers need to learn. They need to learn this as a different thing. They need to learn it. Discipline is very, very. I mean, not only football, in all walks of life, and whatever you do in life, you need to be disciplined, right? So you don't say because this is football, I mean, we just have to be disciplined. Only maybe that people they go office go they discipline because they did that. Nah, football also, yeah, it's one major, right? Discipline. So the hard work then leads us to this next point, which is discipline. Like I said, discipline helps you to sustain the hard work. So whatever it is you put in your body, it stays, it helps if you're disciplined. But if you're not disciplined, like I said, when you do it, you put all those things in your body. If you're not disciplined, as you put them, that's what you go to come out. As you put that and you go to do, you understand, right? And if you're not disciplined, it definitely can affect you one way or the other, right? And also, um, let's go to the next point. So the next point is, as a footballer, as a young footballer, that you know that you really want to do this, like football. Like all this I'm telling you is because you know you've been convinced in your spirit that football is not for you. That's why I'm saying all this. It's not this is not it's not this is not a guideline, this is not, but these are the things that you need to do, right? So you need to go out, right? Out of your comfort zone. Go look for teams. If you hear this is going on here, go there, go and do it. If you hear that they play this ball, yeah, go there, force yourself inside. There's this team. This team is doing well. This team is a blah blah blah. Go there, go out of that. Like you need to go out because that's how people see you, right? That's how you get spotted. That's how, because if you keep playing, let's say you're from a particular place in your street or in your hood or in where you grew up and everything, if that's the only place you play football, that place might be hidden. Like people that might not know you. I mean, they might know you in there, like, this guy is a good footballer here, but they don't know you out there. And then not everybody had the opportunity to come there. And if they find something that you will promote, maybe people will come find, you understand? So you need to go out there. You hear, there's this tournament, try, join the team and play. This tournament is a big tournament. This thing is this thing, when it comes to football, this player, go there. Show yourself. It doesn't matter if you go there, like if you join the team, right? I give an example. If you hear that there's a team, right? It's a good team. They have this connection. They have that. There's chances of, if you join that team, you have chances, right? Don't be scared. Even if you say, players don't, players don't, no fear. Go there. Football and confidence. If you go there, you might not get a chance the first time, the second time. But if you join that team and you keep training with that team and you keep working hard, keep building yourself, trust me, you'll get your spot in that team. That's it. That's how football works. Football doesn't really cheat when it comes to hard working and if you work hard, you keep working hard and you will get your time. You will get it. So don't be scared that players don't, because it happen like that. You say players don't fool that team. This boy did that team now. I no go see shit. This one did that team. I no go see shit. It happen, but like I said, if you join that team, you feel no see shit, right? 1, 2, 3. You feel no see. You're just there, but they train, they do everything. They go the eyes there with they watch and everything. And trust me, before you know, you don't get spot for that team. And before you know, anything can happen. So as a young footballer, you need to go out of your comfort zone. Go out, just go look for the opportunity. Because like I said, in this part of the world where you come from, Nigeria, trust me, it's not given. It's not given. You go there. As they talk say, money there for Tiger Mat, I be like mat. Now so a deal and everything you get for Tiger Mat, you go force yourself there. You understand? Yeah. So for that one, and also what's another point? That is, like I said, hey, it's also part of it. Like I said, join any team where say get the power. Say this one, maybe they get manager with the manager, or say connection, the agents, they come that team. Go there, look for it. Just play. You will play. Just play. Go and play. Anything you hear football, just go out and go. Show your skill. Show yourself. That's how they know you. That's how you can be spotted. That's how. Just go out there. And let me mention this, right? So it's you see, this whole thing called football, right? And I think it's also not even just for football, sports in general, right? There's something that they say it's 99% skill, right? It's 99% skill, preparation, hard work, and everything. And then there's 1% magic. I don't know if you understand what that means. 99% skill, 1% magic, right? So, like I said, right, hard work and everything. You've done this, you've done that. And like I said, you doing all these things, it no guarantee anything. So you go, no guarantee. It's not certain. It's not like, okay, after you've done all this, they'll come call one agency. This player ain't done in the hard work, in the discipline, in don't train, in the fitting that I can't carry on. It doesn't work like that. No. It's just the 1% magic. So that 1% magic, you could replace that magic, or you could interpret that magic to be chance, opportunity, right? That's it. So 1% chance, 1% opportunity. Like I said, sometimes you go for trials, or you go for screen, or you go for something. They might just give you 10 minutes. They might just give you 5. You don't see a situation where there's open screening. thousands of people, thousands or hundreds of people come screening. Like, let's say they won't just do the screening for like maybe 2 hours or maybe 3 hours. And they say, oh, call them open screening. And 500 players come. Tell me how many minutes you say they will give one player making do something made and see. It might be 5 minutes. Sometimes 2 or 3 minutes. Sometimes if they select the side, right? 2 teams, 11 aside, 2 teams here, right? They start the game, right? As that game starts, from 5 minutes, you start seeing that they would start bringing players out and putting it because the players full ground, they want to see. So when in 5 minutes like this, you don't want to be saying, don't say, this one, they don't pick you. 1% magic, 1% chance, 1% opportunity. And with that, you might go from there. It happens like that. So that's the 99% skill, 99% hard work, 99% everything, and then just that 1%. Because that's what you really need. Because in football, if you don't have the chance, if you don't have the opportunity, trust me, you will train. You will train, you go play every day, go here, you go play. You just play till before you know, you don't. I don't know which age you could then. You get on maybe 20, before you know 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And there's one thing, age in football is very important. That's a topic for another day. And I'm going to touch on that. Like the age bracket, the age where you need to start playing, where you need to be here at a certain time, and that's a different topic. Age is very important. So like I said, that's one day. But like I said, back to the whole, like I said, 99% and then 1% magic. Sports in general, it's not easy. Do you know how many people are footballers in this world? How many of them get get there? And like I always say, when you check the percentage and everything, the ones where sabi play where, right? They don't get the ones where get the deal where they play professional now. If you check them, some of them will not get the reach that level, play past those ones. Not be saying I'm out or not be saying anybody. I mean, I'm not trying to demean anybody. Everybody has done well to get to where they are right now and everything, and that's it. But that's just how sports is in general, and that's how you just need chance. You just need anything where you call them luck, magic, and that's it. It's just 1%. I mean, it might be 2%, it might be 3%. I mean, but I'm just saying that it's little. Trust me, it's little, right? So yeah, and then let me add this last, but not the least, right? Let me add this last. With all these things, right? With all these things, you would just have to, at the end of the day, you would have to pray, and you would have to wish and hope, right? That something comes out of all this you've done, right? So at the end of the day, so your hard work and everything pays off, because it's not easy. Because doing all this, like I said, it's trust me, I know it's not easy. It's not easy, right? So at the end of the day, you've done this, you've worked hard, you've disciplined yourself, you've gone around, you've reached out to people, you've called anybody where, like, this person has this connection, or you've heard about them. This guy here, he's good. This one, he's a manager or he's an agent. About a call, and thank God the age we are right now. I mean, back then it was different. Nobody to call. No, there's this social media. This thing is not even there like that. But now you have it. If you know this agent, no, don't be message, call, please, I'm a footballer. Because anything can happen, right? Reach out, call people, text them, just tell them to give you time. Even 10 minutes, just come show yourself, come train with this team. Just do it. You must just push yourself, right? Just push yourself, and you hope that at the end of the day, all this that you've done will work out well. So at the end of the day, there's a result. At the end of the day, right? You just pray and then you hope. But now, let me say this. Let me add this to everything. In doing all this and getting all this, my stand, me, I always say this, right? Make sure you add something else to all this whole thing you're doing. Football. I know football is what you want to do in your life and everything, but if you have the opportunity to join something else to football, or add something else, or do something else, do not just say, "Oh man, I don't get time. Only football when they do now because this football in my life." My brother, try do am. My sister, try do am. He hard, I know, so he hard, but Adam join. right? You feed do a normal thing. It's not rocket science. It's not difficult. You can do it. Just do it together. Okay, I know football is this, I know football, but then I'm also good. I always say this thing, right? You see all these people when they play, not even footballers. There's no person that will say I'm only good with doing just what I like. As a human being, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4 things. As long as you know you have the capacity, as long as you know you can do more than one thing together. Trust me, you don't just say I'm just bringing this to footballers because I know footballers, they always say this, now leave football. Now leave football, now leave football, and now leave football. I know Sabi doing it, and I lie. You feel do any other thing. But just because we have this culture back then that if you are playing football, you don't have to do anything else because you can't. It's gonna take you away from football. No, you can do it. Just so at the end of the day, right? Time they go, clock they tick, your age they go. As you did, the way you did when you did 20, no be when you the same way you go do when you did 25. Now let you know your real age between me and you. And no be the same way you go do when you did 30. Time they go like that. So just so when you know say you don't depart time, you say and you go tell yourself the truth. Okay, this thing I don't think this thing is. But then okay, I still have this thing. Okay, let me focus on this one fully, or let me go into this one and right. So at least at the end of the day, you can make something out of life. That's important. Out of life, because if you know make something from this one, and also you know make something from this one, or you know make something from anywhere, my brother, uh, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, but yeah, in doing everything you're doing when it comes to football, try to do some, education, get education if you can. I know education is expensive, but try to, like I always say, like the least secondary school, finish secondary school and finish and well, make you get something, and then because if you know you can't afford that, go into whatever thing you like. There's other thing that you have passion for, not just football. No, like I said, don't limit yourself. Footballers do not limit yourself. Young footballers do not limit yourself. Don't put yourself in one box that is just only football. You know how to do. You know how to do so many things. Trust me. You just need to search yourself and then you identify it, and that's it. So I feel with this point, right? Like I said, this is not a guarantee. In football, success is not guaranteed 100%. It's not guaranteed 100%. It's just the chance, like that 1% magic. And it doesn't happen to everybody, right? So, I guess with this point, I've been able to just guide you on like the question, like I said, how people ask, how do I become a successful footballer? How do I do that? You can, and you can also add some other things or talk to other people and they can tell you, okay, you can be this and be this and this is just my own, giving you this few points from my own, perspective. And there are also so many things I can also tell you. You can also reach out, people can also reach out to me, however, and then we could talk about it. And I mean, my videos are there. I have videos also that can also educate. I mean, please subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on my social media pages and everything. I mean, there's so many information out there to put out. I know people are not really putting out certain things. When it comes to football, the concentration is only on the game playing, and people don't really talk about the real. That's why I came out with this show, with this project, the realm of reality. We must talk about the reality of football because the reality is there. Trust me, the reality is there, right? We don't really talk about it. We want to focus on football. Make I do I sign, I clear, I play, I get money, I get. What of if you know happen like that? What of this? What of when injury happen? You know, can't do what of so many factors, right? Yeah. So that's it. So thank you guys for joining me on today's episode. Thank you for always tuning in. I mean, without you, I won't be where I am today. I mean, I'm grateful for the support and everything. Thank you guys, and keep, like I said, subscribe, follow, like, watch, share the videos, right? Share the video. I want it to get out there. My goal is for it to get out to the boy in one local place, the boy in Kirikiri, the boy in Ajegule, Festac, Chongo, in Enugu, everywhere across Nigeria, Africa, everywhere. Young players, they need to hear this, they need to hear this, they need to hear this, and they need to learn, right? Thank you guys for everything. I appreciate it. Thank you.